Good day. You are welcome to Start Power Tech Limited. Start Power Tech Limited. My name once again is Stephen Adeniyi. I remain your friend in the School of Power System Engineering. We are into the business of power supply, power system maintenance, power system generation and design. We also train our upcoming engineers on the skill and art of power till they are able to stand alone as an entrepreneur. As we all know that most developed society or nation, their economy is being driven by self-reliance and entrepreneurs. So yes, in the course of our training, the next section is a type and choice of batteries. Battery, as a matter of fact, is the backbone of solar power system. Battery store charges or store power in form of DC. Yes, it is built with cells and chemicals that absorb charges and keep it, and which can be utilized by power machines or equipment. So regardless of whether it is being charged by NEPA or through the sun, the stored charges or the power being fed into the battery is in form of DC. So battery store charges in form of DC. So if you need to get AC from battery, you will need an equipment called inverter. What does inverter do? It converts DC to AC. So power that is stored on battery is in form of DC, and we should recall that DC flows in one direction while AC fluctuates. It flows in one direction at a time, change direction at another time interval. So the flow of an alternating current AC is sinusoidal in nature, in waveform. While the flow of DC, direct current, is form of straight line. So battery store charges in form of DC, and battery, we have different sizes. First, before we discuss the sizes of battery, inverter is rated in VA, which is the unit of which is the power rating of inverter, either VA or kVA. The K there is just conversion to kilo, but normally inverter is rated in VA. So if an inverter is 600 VA, we can say is divided by 1000. We can say 600 divided by 1000 kVA. Simple mathematics. So now solar panel is rated in watts, and battery is rated in amps hour. Amps, then hour, normal hour. Amps is the unit of current, which is AMP, amp from the word ampere. While age, hour is the unit of time, our normal time. So what the unit of battery is telling us is the capacity in that battery, how well fed that battery is, its capacity, then the number of hour it can last per load. That is it. Then we have different sizes. We have 2 volts 500 amps. We have 2 volt 1000 amps, 12 volt 45 amps, 12 volt 100 amps, 12 volt 200 amps, and so on. So those are the sizes. As we are practicing, we get to be more familiar with uh, different sizes produced by manufacturers. Then the ranges. We have sizes, we have ranges. Like 2 volts, we have the one of 12 volts, we have the one of 24 volts, we have the one of 48 volts of different amps. Those are the ranges. Then types of batteries. Apart from broad specification that we have tubular battery, the one that has electrolyte liquid in there, and the sea lead acid. The sea lead acid also have a type, and the tubular too also have types. Like tubular, now we have normal tubular batteries, wet cell. Then we have tubular gel that are not to be serviced. Then the sea lead acid, we have FRLA, fab regulated lead acid. We have AGM, absorb glass mode. Then we have the normal lead acid, LA. So then we also have lithium ion battery, L-ion, that is built in a ion container. Then we have flooded battery like Trojan. So now, what are the cares of batteries? Batteries efficiency. Batteries generally, their efficiency is being affected by temperature. When the temperature is too hot, it affects it. When it is too cold, it affects it. So you have to keep your battery in a moderate temperature environment. Then battery can withstand constant draining down to zero current. If we constantly drain our battery down until it is cut off that we can recharge, that battery will not last long. So that is battery characteristics, one of the battery characteristics. Then if battery has been transported for a very long distance, if battery has been in long transit, the chemical inside must have undergo some temperature and movement changes. So that battery need to at least put in a state of rest for like 4 hours before you start installation, so that there won't be short circuit or explosion. Then battery series and parallel connection. a battery has two terminals, positive and negative. So if you are connecting two batteries together, positive of one to negative of the other, that is series connection. But if you connect positive of one to positive of the other, then negative of one to the negative of the other, that is parallel connection. And in each case, like the case of solar panel, in each case, if it is in series, voltage add up while current remain the same. Then in parallel, voltage remain the same while current add up. Yes, you get more understanding on site. Then battery lifespan. A normal lead acid battery lasts for minimum of 4 years, while if a tubular battery lasts for minimum of 7 years, then a good lithium ion battery lasts for minimum of 20 years. Then battery test and battery tester. There are two basic ways of testing whether a battery is good or not. One is that you first of all charge the batteries to the full, charge it full. Then you cut the charging source off, then put it on load. Then every 30 minutes, you'll be checking the voltage on it. How do we know the one that is bad and the one that is good? The one that is bad drop below 10 volt within short time, while the one that is good will still stay above 10 volts and still be sustaining the load above 10 volts. Yes, then another way of testing battery is by the use of this professional battery tester. It is by the use of professional battery tester. How do we use this? You place your negative terminal, this is negative terminal, on your negative terminal of the battery. Clip this to the positive terminal of the battery. Then you, after clipping the two on the battery, the voltage will display here, which is normally around 13 volts. So then you will now load it. You will load the battery through this loader like this. Once you load it, within 30 seconds, the battery that is bad will drop below 10 volts. But if it is good, even up to 1 minute, it won't drop below 10 volts. While the element here will be coming up, will be getting hot, then the battery will still be withstanding it. That means that battery is good. But if it drop below 10 volts as you load the professional battery tester, if it drop below 10 volts within 1 minute, that battery is bad. That battery is bad. So that is the two methods of testing whether a battery is good or bad. Then importance of battery in renewable energy. Battery is the most important material in renewable in solar power system. If all your materials are original, 100% original, but your battery is fake, your project will score 0. So make sure you don't compromise on battery. get the best of battery if you want your project to stand out. Yes, maintenance of battery. The dry cells, you don't maintain it because it is sealed lead acid already. So you just have to care for them by placing them where there is moderate temperature. But the tubular battery, this tubular battery now can be serviced and maintained. Yes, this is the electrolyte gauge. This electrolyte gauge now, this is the liquid level. So by the time this red, let me remove it and show you. By the time when it will get to a stage, this gauge will be coming down. It will be coming down like this. It will be coming down. So once it's close to this red, line, you have to top with DM water, demineralized water, so that it will come up here. So once it's getting here, it needs to be topped. So that is the maintenance of tubular battery. Then, if your tubular battery is performing below, below expectation, what below the normal efficiency, you are going to test which cell is faulty by putting your multimeter to DC voltage. Put your positive probe here, negative probe inside here. You open here, put it inside, check your voltage. The next one, you check it like this, put your negative probe here, positive here. Then when you check all the cells here, the one that the voltage is giving you below 1.5 volt, that cell is faulty. Then you need to change that cell, or first change the electrolyte in there and replace it. If it doesn't work, you need to change that cell. That is maintenance of tubular battery. And a normal tubular battery should last for minimum of 7 years. Make sure you subscribe, like and share our channel so that you can be getting more innovation information like this. Thank you.